So there are three pieces to this conversation. The first is quick and easy, which is noting how often children, more specifically sons, are talked about as being born to men. It's almost as if it happens magically. For example, Cain knew his woman, and she conceived and bore Enoch. To Enoch was born Irad, and Irad was the father of Mehujael, and Mehujael the father of, and so forth. Though the genealogy cannot happen without women, they are rarely mentioned, much less named. Then, in the next chapter, when Adam had lived 130 years, he became the father of a son in his likeness, according to his image, and named him Seth. Genesis 5 then goes on to narrate 11 generations of men, using this example of men becoming fathers of sons. And then again, in Genesis 11, after the flood stories, we get another 10 generations from Shem, the oldest son of Noah, to Abram, the father of the people who become known as the Israelites and later as the Jews. When Shem was 100 years old, he became the father of Arpachshad 2 years after the flood. Plenty of people roll their eyes at the long lists of genealogies wherein men begat their sons. This also happens in the genealogies used for Jesus in Matthew 1 and Luke 3. At the beginning of Matthew, Abraham was the father of Isaac, and Isaac the father of Jacob, and Jacob the father of Judah and his brothers. This continues with a reference to 4 women named throughout 41 generations. In Luke 3, it looks more like this. Jesus was the son, as was thought, of Joseph, the son of Heli, the son of Mathat, the son of Levi, and so forth through 76 generations, none of which name the women involved. So instead of glazing over the names that do not mean much to you, perhaps take a step back and notice what is being taken for granted. I assure you, I'm actually not trying to whine about this issue, but doesn't this send a message to you about women's roles as baby makers? The second piece